in trouble now. So now we have general comment, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items, which will be provided up to 1 minute per person for a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each of the meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to matters which are within the subject matter scope jurisdiction of the board. The board may not take any action on matters discussed during the public comment period. Are there any in-person public comments?
No, President Pro Tem Grant, we do not have any in-person cards today, and we do have 8 general public comment hands raised on the Zoom platform.
Okay, let's proceed in that matter then.
Okay. First up, we have Georgina McPhee. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm calling because I'm very concerned about the misuse of L. Ron Hubbard Way. That street keeps getting closed continuously. They have loud music all hours. It's just the same song repeated over and over again, which is a well-known torture tactic, so I don't know why they're allowed to just keep blasting the same song over and over again. But my concern is the street being constantly closed down. It's a direct access to 2 major hospitals. That street needs to be opened up for traffic and for the neighborhood. It needs to be open for parking. I have no idea why the street is closed off to parking. You could easily fit 50 metered parking spots there and make easily $1,000 a day, which would greatly benefit the city and would be able to pay for the repairs in the sidewalk that all the planters they had there created. And I would really love to see this street used for all the people. This is a public access. It's not a private road. And they're talking about vacating the street. Thank you.
Next we have Jojo. Jojo, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
It's time for you to stop working with the cult of Scientology. They do not follow the law. They break the permit laws. They do not follow it. They don't post their permits. Every time they have an event, you need to send someone over to check to see what they're doing and that they're displaying their permit. That's not right. Everyone else has to display their permits. You cannot be working with a gang unless you're in bed with them. It's disgusting that you continue to work with a child trafficking cult that has proven criminality, and you're wrong to do that, and you're wrong to keep giving them permits. You're allowing them to get away with stuff that we don't. And the next thing, if they were even hurting or unaliving someone in that building, you would let them get away with that too. It's as well as the LAPD and the DA District Attorney Hockman, who is disgusting, going after the protesters that are trying to expose this abuse. Bye.
Next up, we have Gigi's phone. Gigi, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hey, so I want to start my comment off by saying, Commissioner Grant, I really enjoyed that presentation. I enjoyed what you said, and a lot of the language that you use, I would use to describe you. I really appreciate you. You are really an asset to Los Angeles City. You are amazing. You have a lot of my respect, and thank you for that really amazing presentation. I'm glad you're in charge right now. You know, this is awesome. I cheered at home when I heard that you were in charge, but what I'm here to really focus on is the special events permits. There needs to be a stop to it. There needs to be no more. They cannot tell people you cannot go on the sidewalk. They cannot target certain people because they do not hold the same religious beliefs as them and tell them they cannot go down their sidewalk. It's only closed for vehicles only, and it's actually closed for fire trucks too. Fire trucks cannot fit down there. There's no fire lane when they do these permits. I wish that you guys would inspect them more and not issue as many permits. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up we have Miriam. Miriam, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I'm here once again to raise my concern about the repeated event permits granted for L. Ron Hubbard Way and the cult of Scientology, naturally. These events claim to be open to the public, yet they systematically block access to sidewalks, public sidewalks, with armed guards and off-duty LAPD officers enforcing selective exclusion. People, including those with disabilities, are being denied access to a public street and sidewalk, and it's a clear violation of their civil rights. This has been going on for years. It's an abuse of the permitting process, and the city of Los Angeles must stop granting these permits that enable a criminal human trafficking organization to turn a public street into a gated compound. Protect the rights of vulnerable people and citizens of LA. This is unacceptable and it must end now. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Haggis. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Commissioner Grant, I agree. I really appreciated the sense of community that was presented and your research into the history of Arabs in the community. I wish you would actually do some research into Scientology and look up the criminality and the background of L. Ron Hubbard, who was an unindicted conspirator in Operation Snow White, which was the largest infiltration of the U.S. government by Scientology in order to get their tax exemption. In saying that, again, I'm here about the permits. I do not believe that they should be issued permits for family events, considering they are currently under scrutiny for human trafficking and child abuse. There are several cases in the courts presently. One of them is child brides. They take their abuser and they marry them off to the minor who has been sexually abused by the Scientologist. And that is disgusting to me. I wish you would be in the streets and take up those red bricks.
Next we have Lurker. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hello, it's me again. I call not as often as most the people who do call, which I just love how dedicated these people are. It has been decades, literally decades, that people have been speaking on the same subject of this corrupt corporation that calls itself a religion. You're new to this, I realize. You're young, you're healthy, and you're able to do something about it. I wish you would. Your predecessors did not. All things come to light, and if you haven't noticed, a lot of things have been coming to light lately, so you might want to get out of the shadows and be in the light where you truly belong. You were put here for a reason, and you are there. Please,
That's
do
your time.
your best.
Thank you. Next we have Audit LA. Audit LA, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning. See, Commissioner Grant, you're the fan favorite. On this happenstance, I guess this is kind of directed to you and the board. After what happened to me on Sunday, with them illegally enforcing that permit and depriving me of my rights to travel, prior restraint, viewpoint discrimination, a completely blocked fire lane, possible abuse to animals, children being trapped by a blocked fire lane. I am going to put I'm sending an official for myself cease and desist letter, basically demanding that no more permits be given until they investigate and adjudicate all of this. Because the city is being put, you're making the city is liable if something happens, and it's already happened. And I'm not out here I want money from the city. I want things changed. And I'm not threatening or anything like that, so I'm going to do this or that. No, but I am putting out that demand. I've had my rights violated, and you got to stop giving these permits. Thank you.
Last general public comment is Henri Marini. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
proceed, just pause my time really quick. So I at least appreciate Commissioner Grant having the courtesy and professionalism to look at the camera. I want you, Commissioner King, and you, Commissioner Mitchell, give me your undivided attention. At the very least, that's the respect you could do right now, and look at the damn camera as we, the public, are talking to you. Alright? Look us in the eye as we talk to you and give me your undivided attention. When you do that, then you can begin my time. It's utterly disrespectful and shows resent for the public. Now, I still haven't heard back from my dozens of cure and correct filings. I still haven't, and I've already told you, I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue for it. This is ridiculous. And again, you can at least give the public the professional courtesy to give them your undivided attention, even if you're not actually listening. Pretend like you are. Turn your face to the damn camera. Lock your eyes in so that we, the public, can see you. That you owe us. It's utterly ridiculous. Respond to my damn cure and correct filings. I've got over a dozen of them by now.
That's all your time for
Individually
today.
liable.
President Pro Tem Grant, we have no more general public comments, but we do have multiple agenda item commenters on the Zoom.
We'll now close general public comment and move on to multiple agenda items. Are there any in-person multiple agenda items?
There are not.
Virtual?
Yes, we have 3, and then I do have one additional hand raised, and I'll check if she'd like to make a multiple agenda item comment. Carla, would you like to make a multiple agenda item comment today?
Yes, please.
You have 3 minutes. Which items are you wishing to speak on?
Can I speak after the others about multiple agenda items?
General public comment has been closed.
Okay, so, yes, so you have other people about to talk about multiple agenda items, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I would prefer to speak after them, please.
Okay. First up, we have Audit LA. Audit LA, you have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, about the Bureau Street Service updates, for street updates. I've been asking for a year now about updates about L. Ron Hubbard Way and what is going on with it, whether about the street vacation, about these permits, everything, and it's just fallen on deaf ears. It is on the agenda every month, I think every other week even, and there's just there's no resolution. Like, I don't feel heard at all. They keep getting these permits to close the street down, which gives them a de facto street vacation, and they are applying for, I don't know if it's been put in yet, but they're applying for an actual street vacation, which would keep, everything that happened to me, you could see they had like armed guards preventing access. That's what they want, and that's what they keep getting, and I'm like asking you sincerely and saying that it's gotta stop. Like, I know the budget's going down, and that you probably don't have all the resources to do inspections, but with something where you have a dozen people coming every single meeting, maybe 8 people, whatever, every single meeting for a year, that's 3 meetings a week for a year. Doesn't that warrant looking into it further? Doesn't that warrant an investigation? Doesn't that warrant taking it seriously? I mean, to the point where people are saying, we want to sue the city, we want to, you have to address it, and that is the agenda item to address it on. I know he just wants to get on and say, we're laying tar here and there, whatever, but no, it says, improvements or whatever, dealing with the streets. As far as contracts, I want you to look into contracts. I don't know if it's because talking about city contracts, but I keep telling you, I know you gave them an ability to work on their street. okay, and they use, I guess, contracted things, and are you dealing with can you look into their contract, because they are using slave labor, and I told this before, that now on the Angelino Act, they now say for contractors that you have to promise not to use slave labor. I kind of feel they're listening to us, and where everything else is on deaf ears. So if the city of Angelino, if that site is asking contractors to attest that they're not using slave labor when they sign into an account there, that means that LA is acknowledging there are issues, and there are, right in our own city. We've been telling you for a year, at L. Ron Hubbard Way, they legally are not allowed to pay somebody $47 a week to work on a public street. Once they touch that street, like they vacuum the street, whatever it is they're doing,
That's your time for today.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Next up, we have Georgina, but I do not see her on anymore. Georgina, if you're on, please raise your hand, and in the meantime, we'll move on back to Henri Marini. You have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
I just want to echo some of the points that Audit mentioned. It is a fact that Keith Mose, part of the Bureau of Street Services, BSS, that's providing this update, has the audacity, despite the fact that both of these projects have actually utilized slave labor directly by Scientology. See, it's not even an issue really of Scientology at this point, right? It's always really been an issue of government corruption. And really, the symptom of Scientology is just one that's allowed by the corrupt hands that you do. And the fact of the matter is that both the Metro and Valley resurfacing regions have used, to several capacities, slave labor by a cult, a criminal racketeering ring that hides behind a religious veil. And that ultimately is what the jury trial sees, that ultimately is what the judges look at, and that ultimately will be what you get a question on as to why have you continued doing work and business and providing contracts to the same vendors, as well as continue to appoint individuals like Keith, who has been specially invited to private meetings as well as public ones, where you get special donations to attend and you grease palms with criminal rackets, not just Scientology, but many of the other corrupt real estate developers in your area that are well known for fraud cases, RICO-esque cases, and this ultimately is at the crux of all of this, right? This ultimately is what you're feeding into for not having it as an agenda item, at the very least for consideration. This goes to your agenda item number 1. Some of those same contractors that you were pre-approving are literally also using slave labor from Scientology. It doesn't matter what you show on your budget sheet. The fact of the matter is they're using slave labor to do the work. I saw it myself. I documented it, and I had law enforcement on my side for it. You are aiding and abetting the use of slave labor today, not just of adults, but of children. Very well documented. And that is the crux of the issue. You are aiding and abetting via your continued business with many of these contractors on item 1, as well as the non-disciplinary action not given to Keith Mose, the continued use of slave labor, something that should have been abolished and legally is, yet you are aiding and abetting it. That is the issue at hand here. That is the real crux of the problem, and those individuals also happen to be children, and that's what makes it really bad off. That's ultimately what will happen. At the end of all of this, right, as we have DOJ task force that investigate the Inside Safe program, they're even investigating Commissioner Grant right now for being a sponsor of an unregistered political lobbyist.
That's your time.
That is ultimately what happens.
Next we have Carla. Carla, would you like to offer multiple agenda item comment, and which items would you like to speak on?
Yes, thank you for letting me wait. I would particularly like to talk about the item number 2, please.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. There are several problems that I've seen, facts, particularly regarding the street improvement. One has to do with the Catalina Street. In the building of the Church of Scientology, there has been a change. There have been several companies and people that work within there, as Henry has mentioned later. They have been taking out the smokestack, and that is dangerous for the people who are walking around and passing by the car. And then I have witnessed the Algon Harbor Way has been closed, as the others have been mentioned. It has been closed days before the permit that they had. On Monday, a woman was taken out, a very elderly lady was taken out in an ambulance, and that would have been terrible if the street would have been closed that day. We know, because we have the testimony of the people who were putting the bricks on the street,
That's your time for today.
were put there by children.
Thank you. President Pro Tem Grant, that's it for our multiple agenda item comments today and all public comments.